Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Kalpana Sharma, Associate Professor, Department of Zoology, SPC Government College, अजमेर. Students, मेरे लास्ट टर्न पर मैंने आपको व्हाट इज़ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी एंड व्हाट इज़ द हिस्ट्री ऑफ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में बताया था. मैंने आप लोगों को बताया कि बायोटेक्नोलॉजी क्या होता है. बायोटेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो दो शब्दों से मिलकर के बना होता है, बायो एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, द यूज़ ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी इन बायोलॉजी. आज के लेक्चर में मैं आप लोगों को बायोटेक्नोलॉजी के स्कोप, उसकी सिग्निफिकेंस और एरियाज ऑफ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में बताने जा रही हूँ. सो माय टुडेज टॉपिक इज स्कोप, significance and areas of biotechnology. Biotechnology is used in the preparation of biogas, biofertilizers, alcoholic beverages, non-alcoholic beverages, sewage treatment, bread and other foods, dairy products, organic acids, enzymes, vitamins, antibiotics, vaccine, monoclonal antibodies, steroid hormones and gene therapy etc. तो इन जितनी चीज़ों का मैंने नाम लिया, उन सब के प्रिपरेशन में बायोटेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल होता है, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम बायोगैस टू जीन थेरेपी. Number two, biotechnology has advanced rapidly in the last 2 decades due to advances in biology, microbiology, biochemistry, immunology, molecular biology, genetic engineering, and chemical engineering. As you can see in this diagram is showing the interrelationship of biotechnology with other branches of science like biochemical engineering, physiology and biochemistry, microbiology, genetics, taxonomy, molecular biology, economics, maths and computer sciences. Biotechnology, any organism can be used in the biotechnology. For example, cattle, pig, sheep, horse, monkey, yeast, together with a large number of microorganisms. Now we are going to see the methodology which we use in the industrial utilization of biotechnology. The industrial utilization of biotechnology involves three processes. Number one, laboratory scale. Number two, pilot plant scales. Number three, manufacturing units. So we'll take up one by one. सबसे पहले हम देखते हैं laboratory scale, means industrial utilization of biotechnology. The first topic is laboratory scale. Soon after the discovery of use of microorganisms, the maximum number of strains are searched and most suitable strain is selected एंड मल्टीप्लाई. क्या करते हैं हम, सबसे अच्छा स्ट्रेन जो होता है, मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ स्ट्रेन्स को सर्च कर लेते हैं और जो सबसे सुटेबल स्ट्रेन होता है उसको हम सेलेक्ट कर लेते हैं और फिर उसको मल्टीप्लाई कराते हैं लेबोरेटरी में. अ लेबोरेटरी स्केल प्लांट एपेरेटस इज मैन्युफैक्चर्ड. इट हैज़ अ ग्लास फर्मेंटर. All the essential required necessities involved in the process are worked out, like optimum temperature, nutrients for the microbes, pH, dissolved oxygen CO2 if evolved as byproduct, and its purification etc. Ultimately, the laboratory scale process is finalized. So this is about the laboratory scale. Now in the industrial utilization, the second step is pilot plant scale. It is an intermediate stage where working of laboratory scale processes tested. Cost and quality of the products are evaluated. Glass vessels are replaced by metallic container, and the container where fermenter is carried out is called bioreactors. Aeration system, pH correlations and temperature adjustment are pH corrections and temperature adjustments are preferred. Number three is our manufacturing units. Its size is determined by the economic worked out during the pilot plant scale process. Now we are going to see the biotechnology and plant production. Modern technology will offer enormous potential to grow the necessary crop in the future. The farmer will obtain the crop manifested according to the regions, climatic conditions, both qualitatively as well as quantitatively. Even the consumer will benefit a lot as a crop yield would be healthy, least susceptible to disease, and without any possibility of induction of synthetic properties. Moreover, along with the food being tasty, it will also hold a high caloric input. Now, next is the GIP. What is GIP stands for? Genetically improved plant. It would be developed in such a way that apart from being healthy and high yielding, these would also be resistant to environmental stresses like drought, extremes of temperature, and toxic chemicals. The yield that ought to be obtained from a large field would be produced from a very limited area. Apart from it, biotechnology would also be responsible for pre-management. Integrated pest management projects are already underway and successfully executing the desired application. So, the aim at minimum usage of chemical and maximum eradication of harmful agents of biological organism from the plants. So this we saw about the scope and significance of biotechnology. Now we are going to see the major areas of biotechnology. Day-to-day research in biotechnology have been grossly divided into certain major areas as depicted in the table. The major areas of biotechnology are genetic engineering, recombinant DNA technology, nitrogen fixation, animal and plant cell culture, enzymes and fermentation, production and use of biological products. Next is the enzyme and the biofuels. So genetic engineer help in product genetic engineer. The major working areas in the genetic engineering is the recombinant DNA technology. The products are hormone, antibiotics, vaccines, interferons, high quality chemical products, etc. Nitrogen fixation products are biofertilizers, animal and plant cell cultures, monoclonal antibodies, encapsulated seed, steroids, alkaloids, interferons, etc. Enzyme and fermentation. The products are biological pest, enzymes, alcohol, antibiotics, vitamins, etc. Production and use of biological product, alcohol, microproteins, and biofuels. Where the enzymes are concerned, they are best chemicals, chemotherapy. And the last is the biofuels, is the bioenergy, hydrogen, ethanol, etc. So in today's lecture, we have seen the scope, significance, and major areas of biotechnology. Thank you.